because what are the odds? Like, this could literally only happen to me. Like, why is this strange man in my hotel room naked? Why is she in here peeing bottoms off while he's in there naked? And then Adam is just here to witness the whole thing. It's just like, it's so much happening. And so she finishes peeing, doesn't put her bottoms back on. So she's bottomless. I'm like, oh my gosh. So hello everyone, and welcome to this week's episode of Nono's World. You didn't think I was gonna be back so soon, did you? Ye of little faith. But you know what? It's okay. It's all right. I'm gonna let y'all have that one because I know I have been on a hiatus for a while, but that's okay because that's why we're back and better than ever, just like I said. So I'm gonna let y'all have it now, but next time y'all need to be ready. You need to be ready for the next episode because you know it's coming, because you know I'm back. You know I'm better than ever. Okay, period. So for today's episode, I'm actually going to be doing a first and giving you guys a story time about my 21st birthday trip to Jamaica. Now, this was my very first time out of the country to celebrate my 21st birthday. Now, my actual birthday is in November, but I went on my trip in January because I am in school and, you know, I didn't want to miss classes and stuff like that. So I did it during Christmas break because my school gets a month of Christmas break. So I went in January, even though my birthday's in November. Yeah. Okay, so let's get right into it. I have my handy dandy note cards because my trip was a while ago. I went on my trip in January and it is now the end of May, about to be June, right before Memorial Day. So it's been a while. So I just want to make sure that I remember all the important and pertinent details to share with you guys. You know what I'm saying? Because when I tell the story, I want y'all to feel like y'all was there with me. How y'all gonna feel like y'all was there with me if I don't even know what happened? You see what I'm saying? You see? Note cards. But all right, let's get into it. I went for 5 days, January 4th to January 9th. So we started at January 4th, period. Let's get into it. So day one, January 4th, we left from Chicago. We had a 5:35 a.m. flight, meaning I was up at 3 a.m. because you know black people like to get to the airport 12 hours early. Yes. At the airport by like 3:34. Early. But yes, so we left from Chicago. We had a layover in Florida, and then we landed in Jamaica at 12:35 p.m. So it was a long journey, but we made it, and we made it safely. Amen. And so the Jamaican airport was super crowded, super congested. Not a fan. It was a lot going on. There was too much going on. Too much going on. I already been on the plane for 37 hours. I had a layover. I had to get up early. I'm ready to get to the hotel. I'm ready to get in my swimsuit. Why am I still in leggings and a hoodie? It's cold in here. Let me out. Let me out. But yeah, that was a different kind of experience because we had to go through like customs and immigration and things like that. And this is my first time outside the country, so I was like, OMG, like I'm the foreigner. That's so crazy. But yeah, so Jamaican airport, super crowded. It's a lot going on. I mean, it is kind of organized because you have like different lines and sections to go through, but I felt like we were in there for forever and a day. So yeah, there was that. So after we got out of the airport, we had a driver that we paid for the week. So like we had the same guy taking us around to wherever we went. And so when we went outside, this is the sign that they had for us. Still have it to this day because it was so cute. Noni's birthday party of 5. Now, for those that don't know, my big sister calls me Noni, not Nono. And I went on this trip with my big sister, our cousin's sister, and then a friend of mine. And so it was 5 of us. It was 5 of us on the trip. And this is a sign that the lady had when she led us to our shuttle. And it was actually super cute because my big sister had arranged for there to be like a little surprise on my shuttle. There was like a happy birthday sign and streamers, and he had some little rum punch in there. It was nice. It was real nice. But yeah, that's actually the video in my intro video that I made when I was like, happy birthday to that girl. Happy birthday to that girl. It was that little surprise that my sister arranged on that shuttle. They didn't tell me nothing. It was real cute though. I liked it. But yes, so we get on the shuttle. We have rum punch. Our driver was playing music. You know what I'm saying? Real nice. If it's one thing that you gonna do in Jamaica, baby, is drink. Drink. They have liquor everywhere. The second we sat down on the shuttle, he was like, here's some rum punch. Oh, okay. Period. So yeah, so we drive to the hotel. We stayed at the Montego Bay. And on the way to the hotel, there's this big sign that says Montego Bay because we were in Montego Bay, Jamaica. And so he was like, do you guys want to get out and take a picture? And we said, of course, obviously. And so he stopped, we got out, we took pictures. Super cute, super fun, super nice. We get back in the shuttle, we make it to the hotel. Once again, drink. Drink. Complimentary drinks in the lobby. This lady was like, have you had rum punch yet? We were like, girl, you know we had rum punch. She was like, do you want to try my rum punch? I sure do. Pour me up a glass. And so yeah, so when you go to Jamaica, you gonna drink. It's drinks everywhere. And the hotel we were at was all inclusive, so we didn't have to pay for the rum punch or anything like that, or the drinks. It was included. However, you should definitely tip in Jamaica. Bring enough money to tip. You should definitely tip. So yeah, so we get there, we sign in, we check in, we get our rum punch. We go back to the room. Now, day 1 was a super chill day. We didn't have any major excursions planned. Day 1 was just a chill vibe day. And so we go to the room, we change, we put on our swimsuits, and then we go to the pool. So we get to the pool, super cute, super big. It was a lot of people down there already. But unbeknownst to me, it was baddie shot o'clock, okay? Pool edition. We get to the bar. Now, mind you, I'm not a big drinker. My first time drinking ever in life was in college, okay? I'm not a big drinker. Don't like getting drunk. Liquor is nasty, and y'all aren't gonna bully me into thinking otherwise. Liquor is nasty. I don't want to taste that. I don't want a baddie shot o'clock. Give me a slushy or something, a Seagram. Hard liquor is nasty, okay? It's gross. And so I don't normally indulge. However, we get to the bar. My big sister like, it's your birthday. Like, we should literally have to carry you out of the pool. I said, carry whom? Carry whom out of the pool? But she was so serious. And you know what? I'm not normally a person to succumb to peer pressure. If I don't want to do it, I'm not going to do it. And that's just me. And I don't know where that gene came from. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Mimi because she's very much like that too. And I appreciate her for passing that down to me. But I was like, you know what? This is vacation. This is my 21st. This is Jamaica. I'll indulge a little bit. I'll indulge y'all. So I'm taking shots. I actually find a couple shots that I like drinking. I'm like, okay, period. But they keep them coming though. I took a couple shots. I said, okay, period, I'm done. They said, who's done? I said, me. They said, no, not you. Then my big sister has the audacity to tell the bartenders that it's my birthday and they need to get me lit. And so now the bartenders are in on it. And if I held a drink for too long, they're pouring me up 2 more. Talking about your babysitting a drink. Am I being bullied right now? Because mind you, like I said, the resort is all inclusive. The resort is all inclusive. They don't care nothing about that. Drink that drink. And they're going to make it strong too. They're not gonna water it down. They're not gonna be shy or stingy with the drinks. Drink. They want you to drink and they want you to have a good time. Okay? One love. Don't you worry about a thing. They mean that. Literally, if I had a drink for too long, they would circle back around and be like, you still got that? Here's 2 more. Drink. Guys. OMG. So yeah, so girl, I'm taking shots. I'm drinking little drinks. I'm having a great time. I'm you know what I'm saying? And so at some point in the pool, I'm super lit. The friend that I came with is super lit. I should give her a name. Let's call her Katie. And so I'm super lit. Katie's super lit. My big sister super lit. Cousin's super lit. Everybody's super lit. We're having a great time. And so in the middle of us having a great time and being super lit, Katie was like, I see those Kappas from earlier. Now, to circle back to earlier in the story, when we were in the lobby of the hotel, checking in, me and my friend Katie were wearing Perry because we're both Deltas. And so we were both wearing Perry. And so these guys that came over and they were like, are y'all the Reds? And we were like, yeah, what do y'all know about the Reds? And they're like, oh, we're Kappas. And so we were like, okay, period. And so, you know, for people that don't know, Kappas is another fraternity, a D9 fraternity. And so, yeah, so we introduced ourselves. We said, like, hey, what's up? Like, whatever. What are you here for? Birthday. You know, just fellowshipping, just conversating, just having a good time. And so we see them at the pool and she's super lit. She's like, why are they over there? Like, why? Like, I'm finna call them over here to come kick it with us. Like, we literally met them earlier. Like, everybody should be taking shots. You know what I'm saying? When you get lit, when you get a little drunk, when you get a little tipsy, you real fun loving. You real ooms, everybody one love, happiness. So I was like, you know, if you want to call them over, you can call them over. And so she had called one of them over and she was like, why are y'all all the way over there? Like, do y'all hate the Reds? Like, come kick it with us, whatever. He was like, of course not. Like, let me come take some shots with you. So he takes a couple shots with us, whatever. But then at some point, he ends up like going back across the pool. So we still over here drinking, listening to music, having a good time. We're making TikToks. And then after a certain point in the night, we turn around and our friend came back. So we're like, hey, Kappa friend. He like, hey. So we're, you know what I'm saying, having a good time again, drinking, whatever. And he was like, you know what? I'm about to call my friends over here to come participate. And so I look at Katie. Katie look at me. I said, friends? I thought it was just 2 of y'all. And he was like, no, like, look over there. Like, those other 2 guys are with us too. Now, mind you, the other 2 guys were not Kappas. Not that it really matters, but they didn't come with them earlier. We didn't see them. So yeah, we're like, who are these mysterious mystery men? And so we turn around and he's like waving at them and he's like, come over, whatever. And so obviously the one is the guy that we had already seen. We'll call him Nate. And so we already met Nate. Nate is the other Kappa that we met in the hotel lobby earlier. And so then we have this other guy. There's 2 dark-skinned guys. There's 2 light skins, 2 dark skins. We met the 2 light skins. The 2 dark skins are who we looking at right now. Because who are you? And where'd you come from? And when I turn around and he called them over, there's this tall, chocolate, handsome glass of water. Okay, he got locks, dark skin, just body glistening from the pool water. But it was so funny because when I turned around and he called them over, we'll call him Hunter. Hunter was giving very much, I think Moto likes you, because Guys, please no. Because he gets up, because they were sitting on the other side of the pool. He gets up and he like slowly walks across the pool like towards us. And then when he gets to us, he sits on my chair that I'm currently sitting on, mind you. My butt is in the seat. It is. I'm in the chair. I'm sitting in it. He sits in the chair with me. We're now sharing said chair. We're now sharing said chair. And I know what you're thinking. No, you're being stingy. It was probably one of those long, like, poolside chairs. No, it was like, because it was in the pool. The chair is in the pool, mind you, because it's a swim up bar. So we're at the bar in the pool. The pool is in the bar is in the pool. They're together in the same place. And so I'm sitting on this circular, like, bar stool, which is also wet and slippery. So I slid a little bit when he sat in my chair. If he sat any harder, it would have went bad. But anyways, so they come over, he sits in my chair, he's like, hey, like, how are you doing? So we're talking, we're taking more shots, we're having a good time. So yeah, everybody's vibing, having a good time. Nate actually goes and starts flirting with my sister. Then you have the other dark-skinned guy, he's flirting with Katie. Then you have Hunter over here flirting with me. Like I said, which is fine, we're out of the country, everybody's single, it's Jamaica, you know, we're just having a good time. Everybody's just talking, dancing, whatever. It's nothing crazy. I'm like, Hunter's cool, like we're laughing, we're kikiing, we're talking. And then he had a little moment where he was a little bit of a gentleman because it was like my final shot. And I was like, y'all, I am not taking this big old shot. It was like a rainbow shot. And I was about ready to be done. Like, yes, I was lit. I was having a good time. But the pool was closing anyway. We was about to leave. And I was like, you want to take my shot for me? And he was like, we'll share it. How about that? So he took the first half of my shot. And then I took the second half of my shot. But what's crazy is, like, he fed the shot to me. I said, boy, you like me. Don't be feeding me no shot like you might be in this time. But girl, yes, so the pool closes, it's time to go, the bar closes, they're like, all right, y'all, like, that's it, that's all. Y'all done had y'all fun. Get out. And so I'm not sure quite when this happened, but I'm noticing that Katie is off her rocker. I said, hold on. And I'm confused because, like I said, I'm lit, I'm tipsy, I'm definitely feeling the buzz, but I'm not like drunk. And I'm not even a big drinker, but Katie is. And I've seen Katie take some liquor down. So I'm like, we had the same amount of drinks. Why are you falling over right now? But hey, you know what I'm saying? To each his own. But when I say Katie is off her rocker, she's literally off her rocker. In the middle of me talking to Hunter, having a conversation with Hunter, I just hear. So I turn to my left and I see her tonguing down the other dark-skinned guy. Tonguing him, girl, legs wrapped around his waist, tonguing him down. They're just giving each other the business in the pool right now. I'm like, OMG, wowzers. Question mark. I have so many questions. I'm so confused. There's a lot happening. And so when they finally peel off each other, we're leaving the pool. She's stumbling and she starts talking to Nate and the other dark-skinned guy. What are we going to call the other dark-skinned guy? We'll call him Adam. So Nate is one of the light-skinned Kappas, and then Adam is one of the dark-skinned guys. And then we have Hunter, the other dark-skinned guy. And then we didn't name the other light-skinned man. Maybe we should. We'll call him Jesse. So yes, so she's talking to Jesse and Adam. She's like, I want both of y'all. I said, excuse me? She's like, literally, she's like holding both of their hands. They're walking. She's like, I want you and you. I said, oh no, ma'am. Oh no, ma'am. So I go over there and I grab her hand. I say, no, you don't want no both of nothing. You don't want no both of nothing. And so Hunter, he's being funny. He's like, you're being a hater. Like, she's in good hands. Call us State Farm. Hang up on you. Not in the mood. And so I'm grabbing her. I'm like, girl, no, like we need to go to the hotel. Like you're super lit. Like let's go back to the room. And on our way, walking from the pool, going back to the room, I remember that earlier when we left the hotel, she grabbed the towel key, not the room key. Because there's two separate keys. You have a towel key to give to the people to get towels, and then you have a room key. And what she grabbed was the towel key, not the room key. So I was like, and we have to go to the lobby to get our actual key. And so I'm talking to my big sister and I'm like, I actually have to go to the lobby to get the room key because what she has is a towel key, and the towel key is not gonna get us in the room, so we're gonna be looking crazy in the hallway. So I have to go to the lobby. And so Katie goes with my cousin and her sister, and then me, my big sister, and Hunter, because Hunter was like, I'll just walk with y'all to the lobby or whatever. We go to the lobby to get the key. So we go to the lobby, we get the key, we start walking back, and he's like walking with us. Like he passes the like middle ground because we were staying on this side of the hotel and him and his people were staying on that side. So I was like, where are you going? And he was like, I'm walking you to your room. And now normally I would be like, oh, that's so sweet, what a gentleman. But like I said, guys, I was a little tipsy, a little lit, a little buzzed. And so I look at him and I said, don't let my friend get you confused. I was like, you think you coming to my room to touch on my private parts? You're not. And he laughed and my big sister laughed and he was like, no, like I'm not trying to touch your private parts. I was trying to be nice and walk you to the room. So I said, okay. And so we get to the room. Why is Katie not at the room? Hello? Where did you have us at? And so I called Katie. She doesn't answer. And so Hunter's friend, Adam calls Hunter. And he's like, yeah, we're with Katie. I'm trying to bring her back to the room. I don't even know where I'm taking her. She's so drunk she can't even tell me where she at. And so I'm like, well, how did you end up not with my cousin and her friend? I mean, her sister. What's happening right now? So yeah, so he's on the phone with Adam and he's like, yeah, Adam's trying to find the way back to the room. Like they ended up getting lost and separated somehow. Like there's a lot going on, whatever. And so he was like, can you like give me directions to give him? Or matter of fact, just take the phone. So he gives me the phone and I'm like, bring her back promptly, actually. Okay, thanks. So shortly after this, I actually ended up getting a call from Katie, except it wasn't Katie, it was Adam on her phone. And he was like, yeah, can you help? Because the directions from earlier, she not helping me. The directions from earlier didn't really help. So, you know, whatever. So I actually dropped the pin. Like in the messages, and I was like, just follow the pin. But once again, bring her back promptly. Please and thanks. And so Hunter was like, well, while we wait for them to find the room, like I'll just sit in here and wait with you. And I was like, I guess that's fine, you know. I guess that should be all right. My big sister knows my whereabouts. She knows that you're here. I guess that's straight, that's cool, you know. So he comes in and we're talking or whatever, and I was like, OMG, like I can't believe like she didn't come to the room with like my cousin and them. Like they need to hurry up and bring her back. Like we're supposed to be going to dinner. Like, and then she's super drunk, like she needs to be in our sights. And he's just like, don't worry about it, like she's in good hands. I'm like, man, I don't know you or your friend, you know what I'm saying? It was just too much going on. But like I said, he was bringing her back. I dropped the pin, nothing to be worried about, thank the Lord. And so yeah, so we're in there, we're talking, and after we get done talking about Katie and her being a runaway, he was like, let's take a shower, or we should take a shower. And I was like, we should, because we just got back from the pool. Not together though. So if you would like to shower in my shower, go for it, but I will not be getting in with you. And he was like, man, like, come take a shower with me. He was like, I have a room and a shower. And I was like, exactly. So I'm trying to figure out why you're trying to shower here. And he was like, because I want to shower with you. And I was like, no, like I'm not showering with you. And he was like, didn't you say you need to shower? I was like, of course I need to shower. We just got out of that public, nasty, dirty pool. Like we're all going to dinner. Like, yes, I need to shower. He was like, exactly. So let's save water and let's kill two birds with one stone and let's shower together. No, thank you. And so I turn around and I start doing stuff, making sure that she's on route. I'm grabbing my outfit for dinner, just filling up the time. You know what I'm saying? Mind you, he's in the bathroom this whole time, still trying to convince me to get in the shower with him. I'm like, boy, no, I'm not going for none of that. Like, I'm not gonna get in the shower with you. Like, that's insane. First of all, she's not even back safely yet, and you trying to get me to get in the shower with you. Can we focus on one task at a time? And so yeah, so he's trying to convince me to get in the shower with him. He in the bathroom, shower on, mind you, like in the middle of me like doing stuff and talking. He actually turns the shower on and he's like, "Come on, you playing? We finna get in the shower." No, we're not. No, we're not. No, we're not. So yeah, so I'm doing stuff, picking out my outfit for dinner. Waiting for Katie to get back, Like I said, he's in the bathroom, he's yapping, shower. And so, yeah, I'm doing stuff, whatever. But y'all, while I'm doing stuff, I turn around to respond to something he said. I look at him, he look at me. Why is he butt booty naked?
Oh my God, bro. Oh, hell no, man. What the fuck?
Butt booty. Actually ready to get in the shower. So I go, I turn around and I was like, why are you naked? And he was like, because we're about to get in the shower. And I was like, we're actually not. We're actually not. So I don't understand why you're naked right now. And literally as he's naked, as we're having this conversation, I hear Adam done brought Katie back, y'all. So I open the door. Katie comes in, Adam comes in. Adam's like, why are you naked? And I said, thank you. QTNA. Why is he naked? He goes, because I'm gonna get in the shower. I was taking a shower. OMG. And so Katie, like I said, she's still super drunk. She's off the wall. She's like, I have to pee so bad. Like, I literally can't wait. Y'all, she goes in the bathroom. Once again, this man is butt booty ball in the shower. She goes and I literally said that. I said, hey, like, give it, like, he's in there naked, like, give it a second. Mind you, the door's open, cause, you know, but I was like, he's in there, but booty ball, like, let him get together. And then you go to the bathroom. She's like, no, like, I literally can't hold it. Like, I'll literally pee on myself. And so she goes in the bathroom. She goes, sorry. And then she sits on the toilet and she starts peeing. Now, I go in and I stand in front of her so he can't, like, see her parts. Like, it's not her fault that you put your parts on display, but that don't mean you gotta see hers too. And so I stand, like, in between them. I'm standing in front of her while she's peeing. And I'm laughing so hard because what are the odds? Like, this could literally only happen to me. Like, why is this strange man in my hotel room naked? Why is she in here peeing bottoms off while he's in there naked? And then Adam is just here to witness the whole thing. It's just like, it's so much happening. And so she finishes peeing, doesn't put her bottoms back on. So she's bottomless. I'm like, oh my gosh. So I grab a towel and cause once she's done peeing, she gets off the toilet, she starts crawling. Hello? She starts crawling, so I grab a towel and I put it over her because once again, bottomless. And so she crawls to her bed and she lays in her bed. And I was like, all right, y'all, like, it's time to wrap it up. Like, we're about to go to dinner. Y'all gotta go, whatever. So Hunter gets back decent. He leaves. Adam leaves. I'm talking to her. I'm like, girl, OMG. Like, this is insane. Like, we're talking about the last however many minutes just happened, whatever. And she ends up, like, passing out, like, sleep. Gone. She didn't even make it to dinner. She was gone. And so I get ready. I put on my clothes. I say, you know what? Like, I'll be back, whatever. We go to dinner. I come back. She's still asleep. But I'm checking on her. Why is she laying on my Chipotle? I'll never forget that because I thought that I was gonna bust that Chipotle down, like as a little midnight snack. You know what I'm saying? Quick snack, quick midnight snack. Hey, I get in the hotel. She's laying on my Chipotle. How did that even happen? What are you? Get up. And so I also see though that she has a little throw up on her bed. So I'm like, ooh, like, first, wake up, like, are you good? And so she was good, but she was just like, I really don't feel good. And she kept like gagging. So I was like, if you're gagging, I'm gonna. So she's like, ooh, and I'm like, ooh, and I'm like, please please. And so she's gagging, she's not feeling good. And I'm like, bro, like, you have to get to the bathroom. Like, you can't be thrown up in the room, baby. Like we're sharing, but I'm finna smell, breathe, hear, see, everything. Like, we gotta get to the bathroom. And she's like, I can't. I was like, you can. And she's like, I can't. And I was like, I promise you can. And I promise you that you need to, because I'm really finna start crying, because if you start throwing up everywhere, I'm gonna have a heart attack. I just can't, guys. I can't with the throw up. I can't with the throw up. I can't see it, I can't hear it, it makes me want to throw up. So I'm like, you gotta get up. I'm begging at this point. I'm like, you have to get up, please. You literally have to get up, please. Like, I'm literally gonna have a heart attack if you start throwing up in this room, and I'm not sleeping in this room tonight if you throw up in it, because I'm gonna have a heart attack, and then I'm gonna throw up every time I think about it. So I finally get her to go to the bathroom, but she doesn't throw up in the toilet or even the sink. She throws up in the trash can. I said, Katie, I'm gonna be nice, and I'm gonna, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna breathe, I'm gonna be patient, I'm gonna let you have it, because I know you're super drunk. And you know what I'm saying? You out of it right now. But the trash can, Katie, not the toilet, that is in the same distance as the trash. Why wouldn't you pick the toilet? But yeah, so she in there, she throw for a little bit. We wait till she can make it back to the bed. I put her in the bed, you know what I'm saying? Cover her up. We go to bed. End of night one. Night one had to be probably the craziest night by far, actually. Like, it was just a lot going on. So anyways, we make it to day two, and unlike day one, day two was super busy day, jam-packed. We did the Chuka. We did the Chuka adventure tour, which means we rode ATVs, horses, we zipped line, we snorkeled, we got on a party boat. It was an amazing time. That's literally where I got this shirt from. Yeah, it says Chuck on the back. But yeah, so it was a super fun time, amazing experience. It was my first time riding an ATV, my first time riding a horse, being on a boat. It was a lot of firsts for me, and it was a great time. It was an amazing time. We rode a shuttle there. It was low-key kind of a long drive. It was like maybe 30, 45 minutes. I don't really remember exactly how long it was, but it was kind of long. And one of my only negatives about Jamaica is the service. Not that that's necessarily Jamaica's fault, but baby, when we were at the hotel, we didn't have any service, which made me nervous for my safety. And for these long drives, I'm just like, you know, I just have to sit here and vibe, which was fine, because like I said, like, we made friends with like other people on the shuttle. Because we had our own shuttle and our own driver for everything else, but for like the Chuka excursion, that was like a group thing. That was a group shuttle thing. And so yeah, so we were talking to people on the shuttle, and if you know me, you know that I love some good scenery. So I'm looking out the window, I'm in La La Land, because Jamaica's gorgeous. OMG, Jamaica's literally absolutely gorgeous. Literally in La La Land looking out the window, but I'm like, yo, these long drives, baby, I want to get on Instagram a little bit. I'm trying to text my little boo thing, you know what I'm saying? Because to be honest, I'm not exactly quite sure when, you know, or at what point we exchanged information, but I had Hunter's number, and Hunter had my number, and he texted me, and we were texting. So at some point we had exchanged information. Not quite sure when, pretty sure it was before he got naked and whipped his weeby out in my shower. But yeah, so we were texting on, you know, while I was on the shuttle. And Jamaica's being messy, because why aren't you giving me service? Why aren't you giving me service so I can text you? You're being messy, and I don't like that. But yeah, so the Chuka adventure was super fun. Like I said, my first time riding horses. And I will say, like, the employees at Chuka were awesome. Like, they were super awesome. Everywhere that we went, the employees were great, but they were super funny. Like, they joked with us. It was a great time. I really can't even really put into words how amazing of a time it was. But yeah, we ATV rode. That was my first time riding an ATV. I was scared at first, because there was some big boy ATVs, and they packed a little punch, and I was a little scared at first. But then the man was like, don't be scared, ride that thing. I said, you know what? You're right. You got it. And so That was super fun. And then we were on a party boat, more rum punch, more liquor, more shots. You know what I'm saying? And then we got to snorkel. I touched a sea urchin because when the diver man, because I can't swim. I can't swim, but I still wanted to snorkel because I wanted to have the experience, because y'all not gonna be out there experiencing life without me just because I can't swim. It's not my fault that I have a disability. You know what I'm saying? And so I was just like, I'm gonna get out there with you. And they said to let you know if I can't swim, and I'm letting you know I can't swim. And he was like, okay, grab this life raft and I'm gonna swim y'all around. It was me and two other ladies. And so we're swimming around with him, and he's picking stuff up for us to hold and for us to experience. And this nigga pick up a sea urchin. And he was like, here, grab it. I said, excuse me. I said, I might be a little confused. You know what I'm saying? I know I'm not the professional diver or the professional party boat or snorkeler or chuka man, but I seen SpongeBob. Therefore, I know a sea urchin when I see one. Okay? They had a whole episode about it. I know what that is. Why are you? I said, aren't those poisonous? And he laughed at me, and he was like, only the black ones. Now, mind you, it looked a little black to me, but I was like, you know what? Because you touched it first and you held it first, I'm going to trust in you and I'm going to believe you, and I will indeed hold it. I will grab it. Because I would like to think you wouldn't kill both of us. And so I grabbed it and I touched it, and it was nice. It was fun. I had a great time. The water was super clear, super beautiful, super salty though. But super clear, super beautiful. I had a great time. Zip lining was also super fun, but I was super scared. And like I said, the employees was having a little too much fun because they thought it was funny that I was scared. And so they was playing. They was playing because they knew I was scared. They could smell the fear on me. And I was like, y'all, give me a second, please. I was literally begging because we had to zip line like 4 different times. First of all, we had to climb. And they lost me on the climb because the stairs was rickety and they was shaking. I felt like Donkey on that bridge to Fiona's castle. My knees buckling. At a certain point, I started crawling. Up the stairs. I said, anybody else scared? I said, we high up. The stairs is rickety. Every time the wind blows, the stairs blow. Nobody else worried about that? It's just me? Okay, fine. And so I'm feet and knees, feet and hands, climbing up these stairs, and we get to the top. And when I say every time the wind blew, the platform was moving. Every time the wind blew, the platform was moving. So I'm trying to figure out why nobody else scared of me. But I was like, no, let me mind my business. Let me, you know what I'm saying? Maybe I'm just being scary. So they hook us up. Like I said, we ziplined like 4 different times. And it was this one time, that man knew I was scared. He knew I was scared. And you know what he did? He spun me and pushed me off the thing. I said, you're going to hell. And I'm going to sue you for the mini heart attack and palpitations that I just had. And I could hear you laughing from back there. Ricky, when I catch you, Ricky, when I... But yeah, it was a great time. They fed us in between. They gave us lunch. That food was so good. Because unfortunately, like my experience with the hotel food, I felt like it wasn't really that good for real. Like we weren't really impressed by the hotel food. Like I shouldn't have been eating pizza in Jamaica. It's Jamaica. I should not be eating pizza and fruit. You know what I'm saying? But the fruit was really good. But the pizza, yeah. The pizza was good too. But like I said, I shouldn't be eating pizza in Jamaica. It's Jamaica. I should be eating Jamaican food. But yeah, so the hotel food didn't really impress us. But baby, that chuka food. Hey, damn. Okay, it was real good. Real good, real nice. Tore it up from the rooter to the tutor. Yes, I did. And so yeah, so after Chuka, we got back on the shuttle, went back to the hotel, we changed, we had dinner, then we went back to the room, then we changed our clothes, then we went to the club, because you know we're young and turned. Come on, y'all thought we were gonna go to Jamaica, we were gonna go to the club. Y'all know better than that. Especially me going out with my big sister. Now, there's one thing that you need to know about my big sister. 2 things actually. 1, she's gonna travel, and 2, she's gonna have a good time. She's gonna turn up. If that didn't give y'all the idea that that's who she was when she was talking about they should have to carry me out of the pool because it was my birthday. And so the club we went to was Pier 21. The vibe was vibing. I had a great time. It did have to pick up a little bit. I felt like maybe we got there a little too early, but we did have a good time. Yeah, vibes was vibing. Music was amazing. Love Jamaican music at the club. Love Jamaican music at the club. We need to make that thing in the States. Yes, there needs to be like a Jamaican themed club where they just do that, because that was great. That was a fun time. That was awesome. I was in there getting my little jig on. But yeah, so that was nice. After we left Pier 21, we went back to the hotel and we ended up going to like this little lounge area that was upstairs in the hotel. And we didn't really do nothing in there for real. We were hoping for like snacks because we were being, you know what I'm saying, real large, real big in the back. Because on vacation, you can do that. You know what I'm saying? We're on vacation, you can be big in the back. Because really not being big in the back is experiencing vacation life. You know what I'm saying? Because who would I be to not try the food and the snacks? And that's just rude. That's just disrespectful to the locals. You know what I'm saying? How you gonna come to my house and not eat the dinner I made? You know what I'm saying? And so we were hoping for snacks, but they were gone. And so we just chilled up there for a little bit. And then we ended up going back to the room. And Hunter may or may not have came to the room. Now before y'all get on me, like, why is that naked man back in your room? I'll have you know, this time he was fully clothed. And I'm on my 21st birthday trip in Jamaica. # for the plot. If there was ever a time to # live for the plot, it was this one. It was this one for sure. And so we were texting. He was just like, you know what I'm saying? Like, when y'all get back to the hotel? I was like, we're back now. He was like, can I come kick it? Whatever. And so he actually ended up coming with Jesse. Because Katie was like, I was tweaking when I was drunk, which I was like, girl, I could have told you that. But yeah, she was like, I was tweaking when I was drunk, but I really want Jesse. I don't even want Adam. So I don't know what I was doing. Because mind you, Adam is the one that she was with at the pool. Legs wrapped around his waist. But she was like, I don't know what that was about because I don't even want Adam. I want Jesse. I said, okay. And so when Hunter came, he brought Jesse for her so she could kick it too. And so you see what I mean? It wasn't even like a crazy thing, guys. # for the plot. # for the plot. Don't judge me, judge him, man. But yeah, so they come over. Jesse's kicking it with Katie, like on her side of the room in her bed, and then I'm kicking it with Hunter on my side of the room in my bed. Everything starts off all fine and dandy, you know. We did kiss, Hunter and I. Hunter did kiss me. That was nice. That was a cool experience. However, why Hunter trying to touch me where I pee at in the same room as his friend and my friend? I was like, you're crazy. Like, in the head, like in the mind, body, spirit, and soul, you're insane. I was like, how are you trying to touch me with them right there? They're literally right. That we can all hear each other breathing. You was trying to touch me where I pee at? With them, right? Like, first of all, trying to touch me where I pee at in general was crazy. But in front of them too, just made it insane. Psychotic, actually. So, anyways, before y'all try to talk about me, no, I did not let that man touch where I pee at. We just cuddled and we went night-night. That's it, that's all. Because I'm a lady. I'm a lady. So I said, mm-mm. He said, look, I said, mm. He said, what? I said, mm. Because I'm a lady. So, next day, we went to breakfast at the hotel. Like I said, we were at an all-inclusive resort, so every dinner, lunch, breakfast, drinks, everything was included. So, we were taking advantage. So, yeah, we went to breakfast at the hotel. And this day we did the river raft / clay massage. That was super fun. I had a great time doing that. Once again, like all the employees of these different excursions that we went on in Jamaica, like they were all awesome. They all showed us a good time. They were funny, like fun loving. Like I just had a great time with all of them. And we ended up having this like younger guy that was on my raft, because I shared a raft with Katie. And once again, rum punch. Now the rum punch on the raft, you are supposed to pay for it. He didn't make us pay for it because he was flirting with Katie real bad, and Katie was flirting with him real bad, and he was like, y'all can have it free. Period. I said, you do that, girl. But yeah, so they was flirting real bad, so he didn't make us pay for our rum punch, but you're supposed to on the raft. But he didn't make us pay for it. So that was nice. I didn't even get through half of it anyway because it was super strong. Super duper ooper overly strong. I said, goodness gracious, man. Ugh. But yeah. So that was nice. We were basically just joking with him the whole time. He made it a super awesome time. Like I said, he was flirting with Katie real hard, but I was like, hey, that don't got nothing to do with me, baby. Just make sure I get the experience I'm supposed to get. Y'all, you know what I'm saying? And he gave us piggyback rides back to shore. That was fun. That was funny. And yeah, that was the end of that. Now another thing about Jamaican men, or Jamaica, I guess, is the men. They're super flirty. They're so flirty. Ooh, they're so flirty. Everywhere you go, you get catcalled. But it's not like American catcalling. Like, I feel like American catcalling makes me uncomfortable, and it gets like creepy, and it makes you scared. Now, mind you, some of the catcalling in Jamaica, I was like, now you know. Because it'll be like older men. But it's like different. I don't know. It's different. It's more of like an adoring catcalling. It's like, whew, ladies, you look amazing today. You brightened up my life because you walked down here today. You know, something like that. But yeah, the men are super flirty. All of them. Super flirty. They're just flirts. That's really it. The end of flirty. Flirts. End of story. That's all I have to say about that. But yeah, so we go back to the hotel. I face planted. Sure did. Well, I didn't really face plant because I was able to catch myself and my face didn't actually hit the concrete. However, when we were getting off the shuttle, I was wearing this green long cover up with like openings in it. It got caught on the shuttle. I tripped. I fell. Laid there for a second contemplating life. Then I got up and we went into the hotel. We went to the pool for a little bit, but that was very, very briefly because Hunter had texted me and they were on the beach. So we like briskly was just in the vicinity of the pool. And then we went to the beach. Now we get to the beach and Hunter and Nate, did we give him a name? We did give him a name. His name is Nate. And so Hunter and Nate are on the beach. They're in chairs while Jesse and Adam are in the water getting their mac on with these two big booty girls. Like I said, I'm not hating. I'm just saying, look at where Hunter was at though. Okay. And so Hunter and Nate are on, and Nate too, because don't forget he was trying to get at my sister. So look at where they at. Okay. And so Hunter and Nate are on the beach sitting in chairs. Like I go down there, I sit in the same chair as Hunter naturally. And so we're like watching the sunset. We're looking at the beach. Hunter ends up like laying in my lap. We're talking. He's like scrolling on Instagram or whatever. Everybody's just vibing. It was a cute little time, nice little time. And so after the beach, we went back to the room to change. Then we went to dinner. Then we went back to the room to change again. Then y'all know where we finna go. Y'all know what we finna do. Club. Why? Because we're young and turned. We're having a great time. We're in Jamaica. We're out of the country. It's my first time out of the country. It's my birthday trip. We're turning up. We're enjoying ourselves. And so we go to Club 2727. Now, 2727 was a great time. My sister had arranged for us to have a section, you know, for my birthday. We had bottles. It was nice. It was a cool little vibe. It was a cool little time. However, I was a little too lit. I told y'all, I'm not a big drinker. I don't partake. Liquor is nasty. It's just not a thing that I indulge in often. And so I was a little too lit. Because like I said, we had bottles. So obviously everybody has to take shots. Like, we pay for this. Like, drink, baby, drink. And so we were drinking and I was a little too lit. I wasn't like blackout or super drunk or all over the place or nothing like that. When I say like I was a little too lit, I just mean I was ready to go home. Like, I was ready to lay down. I was ready to sleep. Like, I was feeling a little nauseous. You know what I'm saying? I normally know, well, I guess I shouldn't say normally. I know when to stop myself. I know how to pace myself. I know when too much is too much or when enough is enough. But I was like right at that cusp. I was not feeling it. Like, I was dancing and stuff, but then at a certain point I was like, I need to lay down. I need to get in the bed. I'm done. For the count, please tag me out. I beg of you. And so, yeah, we left the club. Now, my big sister and our cousin and her sister, they did want to stay for a little longer, but I was like, yeah, the bed's calling my name. But I didn't even feel bad because when we went to Pier 21, I wanted to stay longer, but they was ready to go, so we left. So forget y'all. Karma. And it wasn't even on purpose because it wasn't even like I'm gonna leave early because y'all want to leave early yesterday and whatever. It just so happened like that. Karma. But yeah, because normally I'll be like, let me thug it out because, you know what I'm saying? You don't want to ruin nobody's good time. Like, mind you, we were there for a while. We were there for a decent amount of time. We all paid for that. Trust. I'm getting my money's worth. Okay? Danced, strolled, all that good stuff. Drank. I'm getting my money's worth, baby. But we had literally been there for a couple hours, and I was like, okay, something's got to give. Like, I'm ready to go get in the bed. So yeah, so we left, and I'm pretty sure that they had ended up staying up and kicking it or like doing something or whatever. I feel like they found something to do, like around the hotel or something, or they entertained themselves in the hotel, something. But me, like I said, I was ready to put on my pajamas and get in the bed, which is what I did. However, y'all know what I'm gonna say. Guess who came back to darken up my room? Yes, Hunter. Hunter came back after we got back from the club. He came to my room, and I know what y'all are thinking. And it's the same thing he was thinking too. Third time's a charm, right? Wrong. I told y'all, I'm a lady. And I did not know that man. Can't be hunching on that man. I don't know that man. What? Day 3. I know this man 3 days. Come on. I would like to hope y'all got more faith in me than that. But he certainly did not. Like I said, he definitely thought third times was a charm. It was not. And so we ended up like staying up for a little bit and talking before we went to sleep. But during this conversation, he did indeed ask me, he was like, what's up with you? Like, you have the cookie jar. Why aren't you opening it up? I'm confused. And I was just telling him, like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know you. For starters, like, that's also not really my vibe. Like, I get it's vacation and a lot of the vibes and the, you know what I'm saying? A lot of things you wouldn't do in your regular life, you would do on vacation. However, that is not one of them. I don't normally drink and take shots and get lit in my regular life. Therefore, I did that on vacation, okay? Hunching is not one of them things that I'm going to do just because I'm on vacation. Just casually hunching on you just because? No. And so yeah, he was like, you know what I'm saying, like, why you not opening up the cookie jar? And I was like, well, for starters, I don't even know you. And men are so funny. When you be telling them that, he just started spewing things about himself. I was like, well, that's not what I meant. And you know that's not what I meant. He was like, well, you know, my name's Hunter and I'm from and I this and I that. That's not what I meant, Stink. That's not what I meant at all, actually. And you know that. You're being funny and you're being facetious. And it's not changing my mind. But yeah, I was just like, that's not my vibe. Like, that's not how I get down. I don't know you. For all I know, I could never see you again in life. And that's just a waste. First of all, that's a waste of a body. That's a waste of the experience. Then what if it's bad? Then it's just a lot of things that could happen. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's, I just, yeah, no. It's just not how I get down. And it's not how I want to get down. Even in Jamaica. Sir. Do with that information what you will. And so yeah, so we just cuddled once again. Have faith in me, guys. I have discipline and strength and couth and decorum. Thank you very much. Even when other people don't. And so that was that day. Yeah, like I said, we just ended up cuddling once again. Nothing more, nothing less. That's it, that's all. And so now we're at the next day, and this day was a pool day. Now they did serve us food at the pool this day. Once again, real good, real nice. It was just something about the hotel food, like the hotel buffet food that really wasn't giving what we thought it was gonna give. But the other food that we got like outside the buffet, good girl, real good. And so they fed us. Had the little pool day. Me and Katie ended up getting up and getting out later than my sister and her cousin and her sister. So they were already out and about when we had got up and started getting ready. So yeah, so we went, me and Katie, we had our food. We played this giant Jenga game that they had set up at the tables. Then we went to go get in the pool. That was super fun. Oh, that was so fun. It was such a great time. And it probably would have lasted all day until they closed. But this person threw up in the pool. So they shut it down for the day. But yeah, it was a great time. They had games. There was like this lady that was hosting, and they had guests playing games. There was music. You know, it was drinks. I was looking good. I was feeling good. Sun was shining. It was just a great time. It was an amazing time, actually. And so yeah, but alas, like I said, it ended early because someone threw up in the pool. We got out of the pool and we weren't quite ready to leave yet, so we were like dancing outside the pool. They were like playing the wobble and stuff like that, and that is where I met my good Caucasian sis, whose name I cannot remember. I feel like it was Kim. I feel like her name was Kim. But yeah, we met her, and she was just super friendly, and she was just like, hey, I want to dance with you, so I'm going to dance with you. And she was like, you guys are super young. Why are you sitting down? Come turn up. Come wobble. She was like, I'm Irish, and I'm on vacation, and I'm lit, and y'all should be lit too. Get up here. Let's dance. That was literally her. She was like, get up here. Let's dance. She was like, y'all look good, and you're young, and I shouldn't be more turned than you. And I took that as a challenge. So you know what I did? I got up. And I turned up with her just like she said, because you know what, you're right. And the last thing I'm ever going to do is back down from a challenge. She challenged me. Come on. She challenged me. That was a call out. And I accepted. But she was cool. She was there with her friend. I don't remember why they were there. I think they were just vacationing. But yeah, that was nice. That was a nice time. And so after the pool, because we ended up going to like a different pool. There was like no music, no vibes, but we just wanted to be in the pool. So we went to a different pool on a different side of the hotel. We chilled in there until everybody was ready for dinner. Then we went back to the hotel room, we changed, and then it was my official birthday dinner. I had everybody wear white. Now, mind you, in hindsight, I definitely overdressed for the occasion, because originally when I was shopping, I was thinking that we were going like outside of the hotel to a real nice fancy restaurant. And so that's what my outfit gave. And then I was thinking about the pictures. Too. And so I was definitely overdressed, but I had everybody in white. And then my original plan was for everybody to be in white, and then I was going to be in red because I had just crossed Delta 2 months before. But I couldn't find anything red that I liked. So I ended up being in black and hated the pictures. So yeah, that whole plan just kind of fumbled. That whole birthday dinner plan fumbled. For sure. Hated the pictures that I got. Yeah, overdressed for the hotel restaurant. It was fine though. I'll go for next time, I guess. You know, it was all right. You live and you learn. But yeah, so while we're at my birthday dinner, y'all, here comes Hunter, because him and, you know, like the guys that he came with, they ended up being at dinner the same time as us. And so he comes over. Why he started whispering in my ear? He whispers in my ear. Now the whole table is aflame. My sister, my cousin's sister, they're all like, not Katie, because obviously Katie's in the same room. She wouldn't know. Well, mind you, the third time that he came over, she was on like our balcony the entire night. So I guess she wouldn't have known if something went down, because she was out there talking to her little boo from back home. But anyways, so they're like, you let that man touch you where you pee at? I'm like, no. And he was like, so he been in your room every night since he's been here, and he coming across the restaurant whispering in your ear, and you ain't let him touch me yet? I said, John, no. I was like, he didn't touch me. I didn't touch him. Like, he didn't open the cookie jar, look in it, sniffing it, get a whiff up. None of that. I said, I'm a lady. Please. I'm a lady with decorum. Instead, like, come on, like, y'all know I didn't even do that. And it's like, okay. So when he whispered in your ear, mind you, what's crazy is to this day, they don't know what that man whispered in my ear. But it wasn't even nothing crazy. He just asked for a kiss. But I was like, I'm not gonna kiss you in the middle of the restaurant at the dinner table in front of, you know? But yeah, that was it. He just asked for a kiss. So when y'all see this, that's all it was. And no, I really didn't hunch on that man, and that man really didn't hunch on me. I showed restraint. Thanks very much. But yeah, so after that, we went back to the room, we changed, and then it was a party at the hotel. There's a beach area at the hotel. There's like an actual beach, but there's a beach area, like a fake beach area in between the pool and the real beach. And they had a little hotel party, and it was so OMG. It was so lit. I had such a great time. I don't know what I was expecting, but it definitely wasn't that. It exceeded my expectations. I had a great time. The music was amazing. They gave us balloons to dance with. We were doing group dances. They were teaching us like the little TikToks and the other little dances that they do. It was a great time. I had a great time. That was purely vibes. You know what I'm saying? I got to dance with Hunter a little bit. You know what I'm saying? It was fun. It was nice. It was a great time. And so after the after the fake beach party at the hotel was an after party at the hotel. I said, oh, y'all lit. Y'all got the party and the after party at the hotel. So we go back to the room, refreshing up, we chill. Then we go to this lounge/club that they had like behind, I don't even know how to describe it, but it was like ducked off. And you would not know that that was a lounge/club unless you knew that that was a lounge/club. So we go in there, we're having a great time. It's even litter than a party. Me and my big sister, we dancing together, we twerking together. Now, mind you, this is a big moment for me because I am the middle child. So I have an older brother and an older sister, but they're significantly older than me. And so I've had to break the mold of little no-no. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, they literally know me my whole life. They literally watch me grow up. They literally change my diapers. And so it's just like, the fact that me and her were able to turn up together was great. Because I don't normally get that because, like I said, you know what I'm saying? It's little no-no. Like, they just started letting me follow them on social media. Like, so yeah, so that was a great time. Me and her was twerking together. It was hype. We was having a great time. We dancing. We whatever. Baby, the highlight of my night, Hunter coming there with Jesse, Adam, Nate, and them. They come in. They come over. We all having a good time. Me and Hunter start dancing. We dancing real close, real sensual, real slow. I'm having a good time. I'm like, hey. well, not necessarily real slow, because Jamaican music do not get real slow, and we was at the club. But y'all know what I'm trying to say. We danced real close, real sensual. We really, you know what I'm saying? Just like the movies. Y'all ever seen the movies when they dance at the club and they, girl, that was me. It was giving very much how Stella got her groove back. And I was grooving back, amen? And so we dancing, we whatever. But then I turned around and I almost had a heart attack, because why do I see my sister, and my sister is dancing with this man real close, real sensual, real slow, like she's grown. What are you? Come here. Come here. Come here. Don't make me snatch you up. I'm finna call mama. Because you're doing too much. I can do that. Okay, before y'all start getting my business, what you being messy for? Talking about, no, ain't that your older sister? You're in my business. You're in my business and you're being messy. You're in my business and you're being messy, and I don't like that. And I don't appreciate it. She's not grown. And I'm finna call my mama. And I'm finna tell on you. Because why is you dancing with that man real close, real slow, real sensual in this club? You don't know that man. Sit down. But yeah, so I turned around, I almost had a heart attack, because what did you doing? But yeah, so we all had a great time. Katie was dancing on some man's head. Hashtag for the pot man. We was all having a great time. Katie was dancing with this man at the club. I was dancing with Hunter. My sister over there dancing with this man. Just thinking she grown when she's not. But yeah, we all dancing, we all having a great time. At some point, my sister actually ended up leaving before us, but me and Katie had stayed. We was having a good time, because it's not like we had a shuttle or we all rode together. Like, this was at the hotel. So I was like, okay, just like text me when you make it back to your room. Let me know you made it safely. We probably gonna stay for a little bit. You know what I'm saying? This is our last real night of like clubbing and being out for real. So I want to enjoy it. Plus, my man leaves tomorrow. Like, so yeah. So I'm like, let me, you know what I'm saying? Get up here. Let's dance. So yeah, so we keep dancing, we keep having a good time. We ended up meeting this super nice, super awesome guy. We're gonna call him Jay. Shout out to Jay. He started twerking with me and Katie. We having a good time. We're having fun. We end up like introducing. I forgot like how we ended up like having this bonding moment, but we did. And we were talking with him. We were like leaving the club, and we exchanged Instagrams and stuff like that. Love Jay. We stand Jay. Jay was great. He was awesome. And he was like, I was watching y'all because I didn't know if y'all knew them men, so I was making sure y'all was good. Love Jay. Shout out to Jay. Me and Jay still follow each other on Instagram and react every now and then. And if I'm ever in your city, Jay, you know I'm gonna be hitting you up. Matter of fact, I will be in your city, Jay, in August. So I'm gonna hit you up. But yeah, so yeah, Jay was super cool, super nice. We met Jay. That was a great time. And so party was over. We went back to the room. Hunter walked us to our room, me and Katie, because like I said, at that point, everybody else was gone. My cousin and her sister didn't even come to the after party. They were at the fake beach party, but they had ended up staying inside. They did not go to the after party, so it was just me, my big sister, and Katie at the after party. But my big sister ended up leaving early, so it was just me and Katie at the end, holding it down for everybody. And so Hunter had walked me and Katie to our room. He bid us adieu and good night, and he goes back to his room. Like I said, he was leaving the next day, so he was getting ready to leave and stuff like that. He was packing. I got in the bed, laid down, ready to go night-night. But before I went to sleep, me and Hunter were texting, and guess what, girl? Guess what? He ended up coming back, and we cuddled for a final time. Now, who y'all know got a man coming back for days and they not getting no? Okay. I clock it. I'm just saying. Because you know he did came lay down. Amen. Period. So yeah, so next day, we went on a weed farm tour. Now, once again, I'm not a big smoker or partaker in herbs either. However, my big sister, her people are. Okay, so is Katie. And so when we were first planning my trip, because my big sister is really, really good at stuff like that. She literally planned my whole trip. She did. Shouts out to her. Planned my whole trip. I told her what I was interested in, some things that I wanted to do, like the horseback riding and stuff like that. She put everything together. She just told me where to send my money. She just told me where to send my money. Love a good sis like that. And so yeah. So when we were putting the trip together, she was like, because she knows that I don't partake in that either. You know, like drinking. I don't much partake in herbs. But yeah, she was like, would you mind if we went on a weed farm tour? And I was like, no, that's fine. Like, it's something else to add to the experience. So that's cool. And that was fun too. We got to go on the farm with the farmer. He showed us like the different plants. We got to smell them, touch them. He took our pictures. That's another thing. The employers are just like super fun-loving people, and they make your experience a great time, but they also gonna take your pictures. Literally in the middle of the ATV rides, we stopped halfway through, and they were like, we know y'all want pictures, so we finna take y'all pictures. Amazing, because you're right. You know I want pictures. You know I do. And I'm glad that I got them. And so, yeah, so we got pictures. We got to smell. We got to touch. We got to see. We even got to indulge a little bit. Yeah, they let you sample. And we smoked out of a bamboo bong, which I've never smoked out of a bong before, but we smoked out of a bamboo bong. And I blew through my nose, and I thought I was cool because they was laughing at me at first because I was like, I'm not gonna lie, like, I'm not a big smoker, so when I say I'm done, I'm done. Like, just don't pass it to me no more. And he was laughing at me, and I was like, I'm super serious? So yeah, but yeah. So I blew it out of my nose, and I thought I was that girl, and he thought that was so funny, and he was laughing, and whatever. But yeah, so we finished the weed farm tour. We finished smoking out of the bamboo bong, because like I said, they let you sample. Then we went back to the hotel. We had dinner, and then your girl was parked. Your girl was parked. I was in bed at 8:30, and I was not up until the next day. So that was day 5. So January 9th, the next day, it is time to leave. The worst part of a trip, when you have to leave. And so it's time to head back home. You know, we get up. I don't think we made it to breakfast, but we got up, we went to the lobby, we checked out, we had our last little drink, and then we got on our shuttle. We went to the airport, crowded, congested airport. Okay, but while we're at the airport, guess what I realized, guys? I realized I don't have my bag with my passport in it. Guys, we're at the airport, because I'm walking to the airport. I'm moving my shoulders. I'm like, my back feel real light. My back feel real light. And I start grabbing on my shoulders, and I'm like, my backpack's not on my back. So I told my sister, I'm like, hey, woo, guess what Nono doesn't have? As I'm freaking out on the inside, because I try to breathe, you know, through situations, because this is a terrible situation. I'm in a foreign country, and I don't have my passport, and we're supposed to leave. Like, it's coming upon that time when you're supposed to give these people your bags so that they can take the bags and you go where you need to go. You know what I'm saying? But I was like, let me breathe. Like, you know, stressing out is going to help the situation. So I was just like, hey, like, I don't have my bag. I'm assuming it's on the shuttle. Like, let's just call the shuttle driver. So we called the shuttle driver. He's like, it's not on the shuttle. I was like, I didn't think him a shady man, but I'm pretty sure that bag is on that mother shuttle. So tell him to look harder. Okay? And if he say he don't see it, maybe he's trying to rob me. And so, because mind you, the shuttle driver that took us to the airport wasn't our regular driver. It was his brother, because our regular driver had something to do. So I was like, I don't think them shady people, but I'm pretty sure that mother bag is on that mother shuttle. So tell him to look really, really, really hard. Really hard, because I'm going to lose it. And so I'm just, like I said, I'm breathing, I'm praying. I'm like, you know what? I'm talking to the airport people. I'm like, whatever. Now my sister's super annoyed, justified. I personally feel as though, you know, she could have been a little more compassionate in the moment, even in her irritation and her annoyedness. But that's another conversation for another time. That's another topic. But yeah, she was irritated justifiably, you know what I'm saying? And she was just like, Google what you do when you lose your passport. She gave me her phone. She was like, talk to the man, like, figure it out, whatever. And so yeah, so I'm talking to the man. He's like, my brother didn't see it on the shuttle. I'm like, what do you mean? And so the brother actually ends up going back to the hotel. God bless that man's heart. He goes back to the hotel. My bag is in the chair that I was sitting in. Yeah, because that's what I said. I was like, baby, if it's not on that shuttle, it has to be at the hotel. But I don't think it's at the hotel because I could have sworn I had it on the shuttle. But if it's not on the shuttle, then it's at the hotel. And he's like, okay, well, I have my brother go check the hotel. So he went to the lobby, and yes, they had my backpack. Now, in my defense, it wasn't really my fault because it was too many steps in between. If it wasn't so many steps in between, I would have had my bag. Because like I said, my bag was on my back. And we were rolling our suitcases and stuff. And then we went to go check out. But then they wanted to go drink. And they wanted to go do this. And there was just too much going on. So I ended up sitting down. Now, mind you, I don't even remember taking the backpack off my back to sit down. But obviously I did because it wasn't on my back. And so yeah, that's all I'm saying. It was just too many steps in between. And we was just supposed to go from A to B, and if we had just went from A to B, then I would have my bag, but it's fine. But you know what I'm saying? But God, that man brought me my bag back, y'all. And I tipped him good, too. I said, get that man that cash in my purse. Get that man that cash in my purse. Please. He could take it all, matter of fact. Take it all. God bless that man. God bless that man. He went and got my bag, and he brought it back to me, and I was able to check my bags in time. Checked my bags in time, made it on the flight. We had a layover again in Florida, and as if almost losing my passport and my bag with my life in it wasn't bad enough, we got stuck in Florida for hours. Our flight kept getting delayed because of some storm that was supposed to come through Florida. So it just kept getting delayed. And we just stuck in the airport. Just stuck. But yeah, so we finally make it on our flight home. We make it home. And now I'm ready for another trip. You know, our mom came to pick us up from the airport, me and my big sister. And yeah, we went home. And like I said, I'm ready for another trip. I am. I'm ready to go back. I've been ready to go back since I left, personally. But I know y'all didn't think that I was going to give y'all a story time with no message, with no meaning, with no substance, with no tidbit, with no advice, with no word for you all to take away, with no message. I know y'all didn't think that. Y'all know better than that. Y'all know better than to think that. Come on. Y'all knew I was gonna have a message. I actually have two messages for you guys. Two takeaways. The first is it's okay to wait. It's okay to wait to open the cookie jar. It's okay to make a man wait to dip into that cookie jar. It's okay to make a man wait. It's okay to make him earn you, to work for you, to respect you, to deserve you. It's okay. And if you one of the people that you want a casual hunch and casual hunching is your thing, then I'm not talking to you. However, them casual hunchers be the same people talking about, I don't understand how, you know what I'm saying, he touched me right P that and I never heard from him again. Come on. I wouldn't be no if I wasn't honest with y'all. Like I said, if casual hunching is your thing, then I'm not talking to you. I'm not talking to you. If you casual hunch, you okay with casual hunching, and you be casually hunching, and you don't ask the question I just said about he touched me right P that and I never heard from him again, I'm just so confused, then I'm not talking to you. But for everybody else, it's okay to make that man wait, baby. It's okay to make that man wait for you. You don't have to hunch just because he asks. Or simply just because you want to. Because, hey, sometimes it's us. Sometimes you want to hunch. But it's okay to make somebody work for that. It's okay to make somebody earn that. It's okay to make somebody respect that, to deserve that, to deserve you, to make somebody want you for you, not for what you have in between your legs. It's okay. Even Hunter, the man from Jamaica, yes, we continued to talk afterwards and we had a conversation, and he said, even though I was blue in the moment naturally, it made me respect you that much more as a woman and as somebody that I'm talking to. The fact that you made me wait. So it's okay. I promise it is. It is. If that man won't stick around just because you're not giving him none, he's not the one. He's not the one. And giving him some don't guarantee that he's going to stick around either. Clock it. Amen. Amen. So do what's best for you. Like I said, if you like to casual hunch and that's your thing, you know you get no judgment from me. No, those words a safe space. No judgment from me. But for the latter, wait and see what happens. Especially if it's somebody that you actually want something from. That you actually like. That you actually want to go somewhere with. Wait. See what happens. And come back and let me know how that works for you. Now, the second message, take care of your drunk friends. Listen, y'all, I know it can get annoying. I know sometimes you be blue in the moment, but can you imagine had we abandoned Katie in that situation? Can you imagine had I not pulled her away when she was grabbing on them two guys? Can you imagine, like, you see, even if we had just simply left her at the pool, like, can you imagine how left that could have gone? When your friends get drunk, like I said, I'm not saying you can't be blue. I'm not saying you can't be irritated. I'm not even saying you gotta go out with them no more. You could be like, you know what, Heifer, I'm not going out with you no more if you're drinking because I don't like having to take care of you when you drink. That's fine. But when you're out with them people and they get drunk, take care of them. Make sure they're straight. Don't leave them. Don't abandon them. Treat them the same way you would want somebody to treat you if you were in that situation. Make sure they're okay. Show compassion. Be nice. Y'all think I wasn't? My birthday trip and your blackout trip? I should be like, come on. Y'all think I wasn't irritated in the moment? I was, but that's no excuse to not do what you need to do as somebody's friend. Even if you're not their friend, you know them, acquaintance, whatever. You need to help make sure that they straight because you would want somebody to do that for you if you were in that situation. And that's all I'm gonna say. Now, y'all couldn't see it because my head was in the way. However, we do have another Bible verse on the blackboard today. Or I guess it's not a blackboard. It's like what? A clear board? Anyways, it is Hebrews 11:1. Now faith is the assurance of things hoped for, the conviction of things not seen. And with that, I'm going to leave you guys and say that if nobody else has told you today, let me be the first to say that I love you. And I mean it. And no matter what you're going through, you're going to get through it. And you have a purpose and a meaning, discovered or undiscovered. And don't let anybody tell you otherwise. But yeah, I love you guys from the deepest depths of my heart. And I will see y'all next week. Bye.
Brand new caddy.